the fuck? Oh, right, it's the demon invasion. Yeah, they warned me about this. Fine, let's do it. The age-old question. Why? Why are we doing anything in this life? Well, my take on it is, we only live once, so why not make it interesting? I got the inspiration when I saw this classic video of a guy playing Counter-Strike with a steering wheel. And I thought to myself, I have a steering wheel, I should try to play a shooter with it. And what better game to play than the one that started it all? Plus, I had only played the original Doom when I was 8 or so. And back then, I wasn't capable of beating more than the first few levels. So really, it's a win-win. Additionally, Doom is perfectly suitable for a challenge like this. You see, well, it looks gloriously three-dimensional, it's all trickery. It's actually in 2D, and that means no vertical aiming required. Perfect. So, how do you do this exactly? Well, there is really no magic involved. Get yourself a copy of Doom Enhanced, bind your inputs, and Bob's your uncle. All the buttons and axes on the wheel were recognized, no problemo. If you want to do something silly like this, here are the controls I used. Turning the wheel turns left and right, throttle to move forward, clutch, move backward, right paddle to shoot, neutral and park buttons, strafe left and right, box to open doors, and D-pad to change weapons. I set the wheel rotation to 150 degrees, but feel free to experiment with whatever works best for you. And that's it, we're ready to slay some demons. Now, at first, it will feel a bit odd. You just have to get used to the controls. It reminded me of this one time when I was a little boy. I was hanging out at a computer rental place, as many boys did in the late 90s Eastern Europe. Back then, nobody had a PC at home. But there was this magical place where for a measly sum of some money, you could gain access to a PC for a limited time. And those PCs all came loaded with games and software. All legal and definitely not bootlegged copies, I'm sure. And this lady, for the life of her, could not figure out what to do when her computer mouse had reached the end of the mousepad. But the cursor had not reached the edge of the screen yet. Anyway, that awkwardness with new and unusual controls was what I was experiencing in the beginning of my playthrough. But the game is actually pretty forgiving, especially in the beginning. Just move forward, back, turn, and shoot. You can worry about strafing later. The navigation itself is not too bad. The game does not require a lot of precise inputs to get to places. Now, the combat, it's a little different. Remember me saying that you can worry about strafing later? Well, that time has come. Get past the first few levels and you'll encounter enemies like the Imp, my personal favorite. They, and a lot of other demons later on, shoot fairly slow projectiles, which you can easily dodge if only you utilize strafing. Now this can get a bit tricky, especially at first. You might need to combine reversing... Wait, can you say reverse about a person? Do people reverse? Or are they just walking backwards? Well, in any case, you will need to combine reversing with strafing and aiming. It's a good motor skills practice. And it all gets even more weird, because unlike cars, the Doom guy does not have a steering rack, as far as I know. So reversing and turning feels completely unnatural. When it comes to difficulty, I had no idea what to expect, so I just stuck with the middle option, and it was an adequate challenge for the most part. Episode 1 felt good, kinda easy actually. In Episode 2, however, the difficulty ramped up quick. I had to start conserving ammo and become more precise with shooting and dodging. By Episode 3, the controls felt okay. The biggest challenge actually came from the level design. At times, I found myself stumbling through the maze, looking for a key or a well-hidden door. In the end, I beat all 3 original episodes and had a good time. But Episode 4, Map 1, made me give up. I tried and failed many times. The level is very small, but there is not much ammo, and there is a Baron of Hell, which always killed me. I never found a way to beat it, so that's where I was forced to stop. This experiment turned out better than expected. I managed to beat Doom for the first time in my life, and I didn't even have to leave my beloved racing cockpit. With so many demons slain, hell is truly depopulated right now. I was kinda beginning to ponder my actions by the end there. What if these demons are just trying to do their job, and here I am, a maniac with a Moza R5 ending their careers? What about these imps? Why are they in prison? Why does this red floating ball sound so sad when it dies? Subscribe for more ambiguous racing content and check out this other ancient game, Played with a Wheel.